see lots of people here. Family, friends, enjoying your guys' times and cheering you guys very beautifully. At the same time, there are millions of people, countless of people who have been facing with the difficulties, who don't even have enough food to eat, don't even have water to drink. At last, doesn't even have a shelter to be live in. I know it's hard to be enterprised and lacks you experience it. But I can tell you guys because I know it. To close, I may be an 18 years old girl. I may not be able to change the whole world. But if we do each other can doing our own part, then we can create a better future and a better society where peace is for every people. Thank you.
In a world filled with trauma and uncertainties, there is another world that we live in. It is within. How we see ourselves is a reflection of how we perceive our surroundings. The moment we feed our hearts with hatred, envy, and anger, we create a monster. A human who doesn't fear pain and suffering nor empathy. We create deaf ears to the cries of mothers, blind eyes to the weakening strength of fathers. We become insensitive with the raging wars against nations, and we become inconsiderate of our own conflicts within. If only we don't allow greed beat in our hearts, we wouldn't be able to give birth to violence. Now is the time to mend what is broken. Win our inner struggles, act ethically and with respect, and raise above all the atrocities. Together, let us feel the missing pieces of our individuality, and let us all repair the broken pieces of this world.
Ladies and gentlemen, Namaste, Sawadee-ka. In every corner of the globe, wars and violence leave scars that transcend generations, creating cycles of pain and hate. But today, I stand before you to say that these cycles can be broken. We must first embrace the power of empathy. We must listen to the voices of those struggling and understand their pain as our own. Only then can our leaders begin to value diplomacy rather than destruction. I also think that it's high time we embrace our diversity because our differences unite us and make us stronger. It's time for us to understand that together we are stronger, and through the education of children, we can make the world a safer and more diverse place. Let us pledge today to champion peace and protect the dignity of all people worldwide. Kapun ka.
The most pressing issue that we have today is, of course, the presence of war and violence. We can see all around media that there are people dying, people suffering. You can see the kids crying. Their dreams are being shattered. How our differences makes us divided. I collect you all as you leave this place today to bring much more kindness, respect, and treat one another as human. We live in the same world, we breathe the same air, we are living in the same place. Treat one another as your brothers and sisters.
The most critical issue that we are facing on this earth today is overuse of plastic, which can damage to our climate change. Because our world started to having a short time, day by day, and we should take care of ourselves. We overuse the plastic all around the world. If we reduce, renew, recycle, and use more paper, then we can live longer on this earth. Love your Mother Earth. Thank you.
Namaste. I believe the most critical issue the world is facing today is poverty due to overpopulation and lack of resources. Simply put, there isn't enough for everybody on this planet. I think it's time for world leaders to take accountability and to start promoting the idea of enough resources for everybody. We can do this by promoting birth control methods in the different countries. I come from a country, India, where not everybody has access to food, water, education, and basic amenities, and this is true for most of the world. It's time for us to stop fighting with each other and start respecting one another and making sure there are enough resources for everyone on this planet. Thank you.